Right. Took a little longer than I was expecting. Didn't quite make it to 99 with the dungeon run. The dungeon run took a while because our second DPS kept dying a lot. Alright. Comforting hand. I've been thinking, by wearing regulators, the people of Alexandria have been spared the fear of death. Because the device not only resurrects you, it also erases your memories of the departed. The very notion of dying would have become vague, if not forgotten. To be killed over and over. I can't imagine how traumatized the survivors must be. Even if they're not physically hurt, they still need care. At a time like this, the citizens need their queen to console them, but where has she gone? I don't know. There are other districts, so perhaps she's checking on them. In any case, it's too much for her to handle alone. Countless people will be distraught, and we ought to provide them with what comfort we can. So while Kikiwa and her crew tend to those with physical injuries, let's seek out those whose wounds are emotional. Understood. If you and Demajen want to concentrate on True View, the rest of us will see to the other areas. Sounds like a plan. Alright everyone, we'll meet up at the back room after. But where is Erenville? The fact that nobody has pointed out that he's not here yet. And I suppose, don't get me wrong, Erenville is generally pretty good at hiding. But you'd think I'd have expected him to come and try and find people. The floor is very shiny here. Oh dear. Aiding? Assisting, rather. Is it over? I'm still alive? Oh, goodness. Makes no sense. What right did the king have to destroy our lives like this? Give us back our peace. Leave us out of your damned war. Yeah. Never have I been so scared in my life. I died in an accident before, but it was nothing compared to this. To be killed again and again and again, it was a living nightmare. King Zeraldo was behind it, you say? Since he suddenly appeared, he's done nothing good for us. He thinks only of war. What did more soldiers be produced, and now he unleashes them on us? He's no king of mine. He's a murderer. Someone needs to make him pay. I am a little bit confused, I have to admit. Maybe there's something that I've missed, but... Huh. Kid model? The killing over and over of them just doesn't make sense if he's trying to harvest the souls. Because it just uses more up, surely. Thank you. I'm alright, I think. Say, you were fighting with Queen Stream, weren't you? Are the rumours true then? That Her Majesty isn't a living person, that her actual body is elsewhere in the cloud or some such, and she uses a special power to appear before us? I always wondered why the Alexandrians never questioned her true nature. Now I think I understand why. She personally fought to protect us. That's enough for me to know she's a worthy ruler. Doesn't matter what she is. Yeah. That's a tricky one. Oh, we're going to find out that Erenville's not here now, aren't we? Yes, I am heading to the back room. It seems things are somewhat under control, while Alize and the others are still out there. Couldn't help but worry about Galuljar. He hasn't uttered... Oh. He hasn't uttered a word. Oh, he's there. A small wonder given his ordeal. I'm going to talk to him. About everything. Bright as he is, there's no use hiding it. He'd eventually find out and it'd hurt him more. Oh, very well. Above all, he needs to know that he isn't alone. Poor little thing. Is he truly the son of Zoraljar? I mean, he's got the...
Are you all right, Guluja?
Lots of people are dead because of my father, aren't they?
Yep.
That's...
And Otis. He's gone too, isn't he?
Yep.
I'm sorry.
My father is a bad man. That's why you're going to kill him, aren't you?
Yep.
Oh, sweetheart. Look.
Forget it. I don't care anymore.
Traumatized. I mean, being held by your face and used as a shield is not exactly going to endear to a person, is it?
Listen to me, Guluja. You're right. We're going to confront your father. He invaded Tulihyolal and hurt my people. As vow of resolve, it's my duty to bring him to justice.
Don't you think of him as family anymore?
She does, and that's what makes it more tragic.
After the attack, I was filled with rage. I told myself over and over that he's no brother of mine. But it isn't so simple. No matter what I feel or say, all those years I spent striving to live up to his example, they won't just disappear.
He was a role model.
What's more, it's because we're family that we have to correct each other when someone goes astray. That's why I must confront my brother, like your grandfather did, even though it cost him his life.
But Otis is gone now. If my father was gone too, then I'd have no one.
What are you saying, Golja? Take a look around.
Poor little thing.
You have us, Gululja. All of us. We'll be with you through thick and thin.
That's what family
You're not
should
alone.
do.
You'll never be alone again.
Sweeping generalizations on that, I know, are not a good idea. I noticed they're doing the same thing with the music here that they did at the Imperial camps in Garlemald. The kind of crackly. I'm sorry I didn't listen and followed you. But I wanted to stop my father and to maybe understand why he did what he did. To be fair, if you hadn't done, then Otis wouldn't have been there and we'd probably all have get killed, so... They've been keeping a lot inside, both Galuljar and Wuklemat. You should get some rest, Galuljar. Been through a lot. I do feel a bit sleepy. There's a room in the back you can use. Could you take Galuljar there? I will. Thank you. And now... Where's Owenville? The things I would say to Zoraljar as a mother, but I'd better not get started. Instead, let me thank you. We couldn't have gotten through this without you and yours. Until the others return, you ought to take what rest you can as well. It isn't over yet, after all. What is going on here? You could head... prepare for... otherwise feel free... the back room. For the evenings, you say? Is it still happening? Well, it's an old worn thing. There's bound to be a few hitches. Nothing to worry about, though. I'll have a meeting to discuss our next move in a little while, so until then. We aren't buying that. What are you not telling us? Kakiwa. I have to keep looking at it. Because it doesn't look Kakiwa. Yeah, okay. I guess it does. Kakiwa wishes to hold a strategy meeting. Unto the summits. Had enough rest, have you? Well, let's round up everyone. Quite a lot has happened in Act 5. And I do wonder what Act 6 is going to be and where it is going to take us. Is it going to be the top of the tower? During a confrontation with him, Zoraljar bade Wuklemat come to the tower's summits. Now that's going to be a trial. Problem is, the elevator has been locked down due to the state of emergency. We've been working to lift the access restrictions, but frankly, it's not looking promising. Are there any other ways we can get to Zoraljar? We believe so. As you know, Solution 9 occupies Everkeep's 9th level. The summit, meanwhile, is the 12th. The map appears to be cut off. While the King and Queen's residence is believed to be located there, the details are highly classified, hence the lack of map data. We do, however, have reliable intelligence concerning everything up to the 11th level. What is this place? That is Origenics, the facility where souls are separated and refined for use. That sounds like a dungeon, doesn't it? Origenics. The process begins at the base with the extraction of souls from regulators and fiends. So they can use fiend souls. But I assume it doesn't work the same when the resurrection process. It's got to be mortal souls. These souls are then transported up to the etheric separator, where they are cleansed of memories. Finally, they are packed within soul cells for distribution. Powerful friend. They've recreated the process by which souls are broken down in the ethereal sea. An affront to nature, I know, but ethical discussions must wait. The salient point is that the facility extends vertically from the 1st to the 11th level. Now, if Zoraljar intends to strengthen himself with the people's souls, as we strongly suspect, Going to go to the source. He's going to gorge himself on them. And the facility will be operating to process and transport those souls directly to him on the 12th level. So in order to reach Zerelja, we make our way through Origenics. Precisely. As the facility sustains the Alexandrian way of life, security will be extremely tight. But if you're willing to brave the route, we'll back you up as best we can. What say you? Dungeon! 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 I like the dungeons. It goes without saying that we're going. Thanks, Graha. I never had any doubts. Where's Owenville? I'm coming too. I need guidance on site, and this body makes me best suited. Oh, there he is. Hold it. Before we set off, I have to ask. All this time, you've known that Sphene is an endless, haven't you? Because you're one too. Yes, we have. Why didn't you tell us? Honestly, it didn't seem relevant to the matters at hand. More complicated to explain than it was worth, and a distraction from our efforts to deal with Zerelja. Speaking of which, we should get moving. Those who are sallying forth, we gather in front of the tower. We can count on you to provide support from here, yes? Of course. Huh. The fact that he's just shown up. Erenville. I need to talk to you about... Never mind, it can wait. Lest you wonder, I have no objections to remaining here. Someone needs to keep those in Tuliolol informed. Best of luck to you. Where's the door? Okay. Yes. As you can tell, my kind of periphery and my ability to discern direction is impressive. Right, I assume this is taking us out to that one bit in Heritage Found that we couldn't get to before. All present and accounted for? Excellent. We make for the summit in one push. This will be a grueling climb, so see to it you're spared no preparation. Freebird, Heritage Found. Oh, actually, I want to do it. Oh, yes, Heritage Found. Ether current attunement completes. I want to do... Where is it? Where have I put it? There. Aha! Aha! I'm assuming we can't get struck by lightning. We can get quite a ways up though, can't we? So that's... Geez, actually we can get a really long way up. So this place over here then... is what? Spire of Trial. Oh, is this the training dummy ground? Is it? Yeah, I think this is the training dummies place. Like Sky, Sun, whatever it is. The things that I never use because I never do any of the high level content. No, the top level content. Ah, see, this has very clearly been designed to be viewed from above. We can't fly out to this. It's sadly off the edge of the map. One of the quests did mention though that was the site. It was a random quest that I did at that production facility there, just to try and tick me over into 99. It is the site of a weapon that was used in the kind of storm surge or whatever they called it, the big war. And it just basically cracked the continent and left this horrendous lightning charged. Yeah, it just completely ploughed through the city. Yeah, it's a visually impressive location, this, and I suspect they had quite a time designing it. And this place is massive as well. How big? We have a world map, don't we? Can we? How do we zoom out on this? Because isn't there a... There we go. Yeah, so it occupies the entirety... There's the city there. It basically occupies the entirety of that chunk of landmass. So it's not a... Because when we saw it from... Yasolani. No. When we saw it from... whatever the name of the place was. Shaloni. That was it. It didn't look like it was a massive location, but obviously it's huge. You know, it's an entire nation in a bubble. So it's yeah, it's a lot. I suppose we're allowed to fly this high because we can get on top of the walls. Can we land here? No, we can't land on the walls. That makes sense. We can actually get up here as well. Right. We land on these. Oh. No, they're not even corporeal. We can get a better look at the trees. Such as they are. They're very odd. Can land here. Yeah, I very much like the design of this zone. I will say that I'm not overly enamored with the music inside Solution 9. I don't think it's the in comparison to the catchiness that is the Tulialal music. It's not quite as the summit of Everkeep. Finally, we shall see what the clouds conceal. Apparently, the dragons came to Tulialal's aid. The Resilient Sun. This is going to be the dungeon, isn't it? Yeah. Kakiwa wishes to take you to the entrance of Origenics. Located on the back of Everkeep. We can reach... Ah, that's what the little dock's for. We can reach it by the water. We head to the pier at the Downdrifts. Drift Downs. I wondered what it was going to be for because it was too obvious. Was this worth 7.5 million gil or whatever it was? Yeah, I like me some glowy purple, so... Yeah, plus it has the new tilting tech. which I'm a fan of. Ah, there's a boaty thing here now. Facility for processing souls. As distressing as the very concept is, I confess I'm curious to see the technology employed. Visibility is quite poor, but let's trust in our allies to ferry us safely over. We're going to ride that oversized container, are we? Don't worry, you won't catch me mewling over a little seasickness, not anymore. So, we just have to make our way up. Seems nice and straightforward to me. Yeah. And with Oblivion. Kakiwa. Let's tell me all. Bomb. Origenics unlocked. I will now explain how this mission will unfold. Origenics takes delivery at specific times. It is at one such time that we will enter the facility aboard the hover cargo. Kilusa here will pilot the vehicle, so you need only sit tight until we arrive at the entrance. Our friends in the back room will create a diversion so we can steal inside. After which we will make our way to the summit, striking down any foe that bars our path. Such violence! Easy, yes? Easy to say, perhaps, but we'll manage one way or another. That we will. In anticipation of the unexpected, we should maintain contact with the support crew and adapt as necessary. Indeed, I shall use the communicator I borrowed from Shale to keep them informed at all times. I see everyone has a grasp of the details. Good. We set off very soon, so be ready. Fade to black. Picture of that. Origenics now unlocked. Accessible. A new regular duty has been added to the duty finder. What do people have to say? Connor has done his part. Now I must finish things here. With the danger past in Tuliolo, we can fight without worry. I expect that Alexandria's military might lies with Origenics. We must be prepared to meet with fierce resistance. So Aljar cannot be allowed to cause any more harm. We've still got the mystery of Kral's earring to go as well. I'll do my part to stop him. Our hover cargo is borrowed from Marie Forger friend. She was relieved to hear that Galuljar is safe. Right, I'm going into this as Dark Knight, but first, a short break, because it's getting really warm in here, and I need to open a window. I feel like my commentary has been less dynamic, potentially, since the Sphene is a villain reveal. Which is weird because I kept going on about how she was sus. There was something uncanny or off about her. I didn't trust her. And I think I'm disappointed that I was right. Yeah. Form a party and enter Origenics. We'll take Graha. We're going to take Kryle because Kryle actually does a little bit of AoE, I think. And Wicklamat can be our intrepid. So I'm going in on as tank for the first time, is it? This expansion, me tanking. It's not the first dungeon I've tanked, obviously. I'm quite intrigued as to what the armor set's going to be like from here. Because the cool kind of techno bunny armor. Oh, we're going in via boat. Okay. Okay, Cyclops. I just fight backwards. I find it really tricky at times to aim Flood and Edge of Shadow. Well, no, Edge is fine because it just goes on whatever you've got targeted. But Flood's is a column AoE. And I find if the hitboxes are overlapping slightly weirdly, no glowering, thank you. No, Wooklamats. You are not tanking, I am. Probably put some buffs on as well, shouldn't I? I do know how to tank. I mean, I did all of Endwalker's Dark Knights. Tell you what, the run of Vanguard I did just to get me into to 99. Obviously, I did it as Dark Knights, and it was a chunk faster than when I DPS it, which leads me to believe that, generally speaking, my DPS isn't very good. Oh, actually no, because I can't really compare it to when I'm going through an NPC dungeon, can I? Because it's way slower with the NPCs. Okay, elevator up. So this is going to be a dungeon with multiple levels, one assumes, but multiple small levels? In fact, there's multiple. Just straight to the middle level. So these are all the beasts that they're keeping for the souls. What? Why is Wooklat still getting a load of aggro? I've got Grit on. I guess that's just the way she's kind of programmed up. I'm really surprised none of those fiends have broken out the cages. So many regulators, they all used to belong to someone. Ooh, information terminals. Purple row names are shown on the terminal display. It appears to be a list of those who were recently taken to the cloud. Might Namika be among them? Yeah, it strikes me that this facility is just impossibly large to be, you know, sensibly sustaining her peccarists. Is there an edge here? I think I can run off the edge. Oh, poison puddles. Good times. Oh, now that's unusual. Oh. Writhing riots. Huh? Okay, was that an indicator of where he was going to attack and we have to memorize the pattern? Yes, it must be. Collective agony. That was indeed a magic attack. I guessed right. Strident Shriek is also magic. Crunch. Okay, so he's gonna... Here. And here. And then back. Okay. Yeah, so it shows you the pattern. Can't help you here, guys. Plunk. You make it look so easy. It'll get tougher from here though, so stay on your toes. Oh, this is just going to be it's a level 99 dungeon, isn't it? So there's no glamour. It'll just be accessories. Dead end. No, wait. Oh. Illusory walls. This is the Dark Souls of FF14 expansions. Yeah, something's weird with how they've programmed Wuklamats aggro-wise. Oh no, apparently I've somehow taken grit off. When did I do that? I mean, that'll do it. Oh, that probably means that I can go and get some level 99 job specific gear, can't I? They've probably done that again. Yeah, so that's why the cool tech gear was at level 97. Yay, materia. do have some information terminals here, though, which I'm looking forward to taking a look at. Remember to use Shadowbringer. I appreciate that I'm really not contributing much to the DPS here. Okay, that's how we're going up. All instructions in the processing manual must be strictly observed. As we have charge of the realm's most vital resource, actions resulting in damage or loss constitutes a serious crime. First stage, extraction. Mixed ether comprised of both memory and soul is extracted from regulators and transferred into the stabilizing tank. As hastening extraction increases the risk of damage, the rate must not be adjusted except in the event of an emergency. Priority observation subjects. Identification number 161127, named Namika, physical cessation, aged 86. Priority observation subjects. Citizen memory erasure completed, corporeal disposal completed, ether extraction completed. Their souls are stripped of their memories. Souls of the white matter and they're being sent to Zeraljar. Second stage, separation. Mixed ether is put through the etheric separator and divided into its soul and memory components. Soul ether is then conveyed to upper Origenics for final processing and memory ether to the meso terminal, route and location classified. Unless expressly specified, the memories of fiends are discarded. Huh. That's a very specific piece of information. I suppose the one thing about coming in on tank is that it gives me time to try and piece together my hopes and thoughts for the final section of this, and as to what the sixth zone is. Because you know we've made it to level 99, and we have no idea. I mean, are we going back to the world that they came from, and that's going to lead us into the Point X patches? Now, what's going to happen with Sphene? I assume she's going to give her quote-unquote life for her people. That's my assumption about what will happen with her. Well, life quote-unquote, I guess. If she even can. No, it depends how...
Hold on.
Depends how they are being powered and kept alive. Yeah. Is it some giant soul-powered AI system or what? Again, that's very much a sci-fantasy, isn't it? It's not the kind of plot that's everybody's going to be down for. Yeah. Deceiver. That's an outfit. Oh look, electrowave. That's hitting harder than it was before. Bionic Thrash. Okay, look out for where its tentacles go. This reminds me of the Snake Lady in Initialized Androids. The Snake Lady in whichever of the... Was it Aglaya? Ah. I should have looked at what the NPCs were doing there, realistically, shouldn't I? I was taking a guess that the ones with the actual... Yeah, it said active camouflage was active. So those... Yeah, okay. So, the shimmering ones are illusions. Right, and this... We actually want to get... Yeah. We want to get thrown into the real barriers. Pew pew pew. These gun sentries are a lot weaker than the ones from the previous dungeon, who were way tougher, I noted, than all the other mobs. Right, so this... I think they're the same ones, aren't they? Seems to be trying to concentrate on my thoughts rather than... No. First time running the dungeon, already getting repeats. Whee! Because this dungeon isn't offering glam, this is probably the only time I'll do it. Except if it shows up as part of leveling roulette. Yes, the level X9 dungeons have always been a bit of a weird experience. You know, the one pre-level cap. Mind you, wasn't Mount Gulg? Mount Gulg was one, wasn't it? And I liked Mount Gulg. I don't think there's a dungeon that I don't like. in the game. There are some that I feel probably take a little bit longer than others. But, you know, when I'm doing roulettes and stuff, there's never a case of, this one. I don't understand what is happening with the aggro table for these things. Also, I want to look at the console, please. Warning smoke. Oof, that does quite a chunk of damage. Low resolution animated displays. Third stage, purification. Separated souls undergo thorough cleansing for the removal of residual memories. The purifying light is harmful to organic beings, so utmost care must be taken during the procedure. Even the slightest contamination may lead to memory and personality disorders within the user. As such, each and every soul must be cleared using the precision detector. Having completed the aforementioned process, the soul may finally be made available to the people of Alexandria. Your efforts are essential for the functioning of our nation. And thank you for undertaking your duties with diligence. Yeah. Yes, Graha was saying something then about this is, you know, this is an aberration fit for the Allegans. But as Wooklemat pointed out, when do we draw the line? Where do we draw the line in terms of trying to judge other people's cultures based on our own? I mean, you could quite easily see the Alexandrians as a wasteful people in terms of they've got this massive reliance on a particular resource. Well, two particular resources, I suppose. Experiment log 216, subject Ambrose. Oh, we heard about Ambrose. Experiment sees a soulless body infused with multiple souls, including those of beasts, via a prototype multi-regulator. Subject currently behaves within the parameters of a living person, but displays advanced symptoms of personality breakdown and destructive tendencies. This is all but certainly due to an overdominance of feral souls. Yet while the subject possesses phenomenal strength, it cannot be reliably controlled, rendering it unfit for purpose. Future experiments must focus on imposing loyalty and obedience. Ambrose. Where did we hear about Ambrose? I forget. You are awesome and glorious! Automatoise! I want you as a minion or a mount. You glorious, glorious thing. Probably stun this, couldn't I? No, apparently I cannot.
Hold on.
Does do a fair chunk of damage, that. know what the others are doing to her. Are they just standing out of its way? Yeah, so this is an adamantoise that's just had bits bolted to it, essentially. I really like that effect in particular. This is going to lead into a trial afterwards, isn't it? Oh, boss. Oh, end of dungeon. This is one of the old Guardians. Ambrose the Undeparted. Innovations Excess. Yeah, I can't remember who they said Ambrose was. Psychic Wave. Does magic damage? Overwhelming charge. Is a directional half room. Oh. Okay, look for the shaking door and then move out of its way. Superfluity. Oh, and you. Oh, gold. Oh, I think that's just it moves you. I didn't even see that he was doing his charge attack. That's on me. Okay. Oh. Let's walk back through it. I've used up all my MP like a complete idiot. All of the mind. I'm hoping it's going to remind us who Ambrose is after this. We're safe here, right? Okay. Bloop. Diddle-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, that was an alright dungeon. It was an alright dungeon. It's not one that I'm rushing to do again because glamour. There's no glamour. It's a bit, well, I mean, maybe the accessories look really cool, but they're not the first things that you look at, are they? I did get, however, the Origenics wristlet of fending. We'll stick that on. And we got the Reaper one as well. That's nice. Plus some Materia 11 and the casting stuff. So actually, we've done all right there. 2 casting accessories will go down quite nicely since I am going to be leveling Pictomancer. Don't tell me that was. Yeah, was Ambrose was somebody that I know. Big door.
It's not opening.
Shale, can you see to the lock?
Just a moment.
Boop, 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 boop. And open!
Ever reliable.
Follow the passage inside and you'll come to an elevator. It'll take you to the 11th level.
Right. Let's keep moving.
I feel like there's a twist yet to come. Something possibly that's been in front of us the whole time and we've completely... Ah, this is where...
The 11th level. Just below the summit.
This is where Sphene and Zeraldo had their little meeting, isn't it?
Look, soul cells. This is where they're kept.
What? Then these are all...
Indeed. Many died in the attack. Their souls would have been processed and transported here for storage. Or so I had expected.
A soul cell is supposed to light up green when loaded, isn't it?
Yeah, so there's very few left.
Yet the light is out on most of these.
They're running out of souls.
Don't tell me he's already used them up. That's why he cut down one of his own. For the regulator. Who's there?
Oh, hello. Oh, it's trial time, isn't it?
Alphino! And Y'shtola and Astinian too!
Lest you wonder, all is well in Terral. The enemy has withdrawn, freeing us up to come and lend you a hand.
How did you get here so fast?
The backroom crew gave us a briefing. No rest for the righteous as usual, eh?
Uh-huh.
The idea of empowering oneself with souls is rather reminiscent of void-sent practices. I should be keen to learn more about the process, after more pressing matters have been resolved.
Ever the practical mommy cat.
I believe I speak for everyone when I say I'm glad you're here.
But I'm not. Oh, he's right.
As you have heard, the Alexandrians have suffered heavy casualties. We must stop Zoralja before it gets any worse.
Yeah, after stopping Zoralja, are we going to help Sphene to find another way of doing things? If she can even be helped. I mean, she said that the Endless require vast amounts of energy. You know, it is so much of this whole facility designed just to keep them going, to keep them endless. With comrades of such caliber, we've nothing to fear.
I thank you for coming with me this far, my friends. And I ask you to lend me your strength one last time.
One last time? It's not going to be one last time, is it?
Together, let us defeat Zoralja and safeguard the future of Tulihyolal.
Well.
And here is where I must excuse myself. Come back in one piece. You hear me?
We will. Every one of us.
That's a promise, isn't it? I mean, it would be an interesting twist if Wuklamat or somebody died in the finale of this. Wouldn't happen, I don't think. Oh look, there's 8 of us. That's a handy number. It's quite misty up here. What is that? It looks like a void gate.
What is that?
Oh, is this a portal to where they came from?
Couldn't be. A void gate.
It's enormous.
Aye. It dwarfs even the ones Aromas opened.
That is no void gate. It doesn't lead to the 13th.
Then,
Yes, in all likelihood, it's a portal to yet another reflection.
Oh, the rumbling bass.
By the 12. To think that realities being fused together was only the beginning.
Gonna drag the whole.
The speculation must wait. He's here.
So the final zone is going to be through the portal? Yeah, of course, Stoller can see him because... Ooh. Is that all you can do? Can't beat us normally. All those souls just to feed his ambition.
There's a limit to how much ether a living being can harbor while retaining its physical form. Zoralja has far exceeded that limit. With the souls he has absorbed, he has attained power to rival even a king among Voidsent, but at a terrible cost.
12 have mercy.
Brother! It ends here and now.
Yes, he's going to transform into some gigantic beast halfway through, if not at the start of this fight. I mean, he already looks a wreck.
How it vexes when you call me brother. Brother, blood heir, resilient son. Who am I? What is my path?
Why was I born?
I mean, that is going to haunt him, isn't it? He shouldn't have been born, based on everything they knew. A singular insecurity to lead him down this path to ruin.
I am Wuklamat, vow of resolve of Tulihyolo. And you are Zorolja, king of resolve of Alexandria. For the last time, we fight.
Oh, she said she wanted to
for duty, for blood, for
fight him on her own, but she can't win against this.
We fight. Hold nothing back. This multitude of souls I shall burn to the last mote.
He's stabilized so much at the thought of the fighting.
I will kill you and prove the miracle. I will prove that I am Father's true successor.
Bong. Everkeep. Now accessible. During this quest, and when using the duty support system, you have the opportunity to undertake this trial with a party of NPC companions. You can also go to Origenics. Smalltalk. We helped Lamity to triumph over Zoralja in the right of succession. Even if Coroner hadn't asked, it is our duty to see this battle through. Zoralja will not rest until he has brought the entire world to heel. We must put a stop to him once and for all. Zoralja will require time to fully harness the souls he has absorbed. Ideally, we can finish things beforehand. If Zoralja isn't holding back, then we really but return the favour. First shall we honour Galul Jar Jar. Judging from his words, Zoralja will spare no souls for resurrection. He will burn through every last one to achieve his ambition. To strike down her brother for the sake of her people, hers is a terrible burden. But she has us to help her bear it. Everyone is counting on us, we cannot lose no matter what. Did I speak to you, Stolen? Yes. Right, I mean, I need one more thing. One more pip to get through this, so, what do we got? Me and Wookie? Stolar's gonna heal? Okay. That's a really interesting choice. What? Why is Graha not healing and Stolar... Weird. Everkeep. Full party. This just means that I've got to tank a trial, which I haven't done in yonks. In fact, I haven't done 6.0. King of Resolve, Zoralja.
Come at me with your all. I will make you kneel.
I'm gonna suck so badly at this.
Let the victor's reign be sanctioned by the blood of the fallen. I need more power.
Need more. More power. Oh. Double-edged swords. He's actually surprisingly small, isn't he, for a trial boss? Shouldn't say that. He's going to get massive. Hi, friends.
What visions are these?
I may?
Out of my way. Is this my weakness given shape?
Ali, are you okay there? Patricidal peak.
Down with you!
Uh-oh. Oh, I moved too soon. I assume there's going to be an extreme version of this trial, potentially. Which could be quite interesting.
Along with my pitiful past.
These are going to explode into AoEs, so... This music is just so not what I was expecting. It goes out. You are indeed.
I may?
I was going to say, there's got to be some kind of... Whoa! Phase transition, because that's going too fast. Oop. Something's getting the better of him.
I'm the worthy king. There is no miracle. This is my path.
It was a vision. We can't up the rating because of that.
Only in myself.
Aha!
It's mine, the ultimate power.
Ooh, I want that sword. Okay.
This power is proof of my authority.
It's a cool model design. It's got a big hole in his chest, though. Soldier is ready, his blades. Okay. Right, that's outside. So if the blades are inside, it's... Oh, I've got no...
It yields to my command.
Oh, there goes the... Whoa! Roger's obsession, something to the world distorted. I've no idea what's going on. I'm just kind of bopping. Right, is this going to change depending on...
If I may?
Yeah. I see how this is working. I think. I do.
Mine is the path.
Gateway.
If I may?
Ride my blades.
You'll not escape this!
Okay, so I've got to watch what they're doing on the...
Make and unmake.
Okay, we're back to this. And repeat. Half full. Right, that's... Yeah. That was a mistake. Shouldn't have done that. Out on that half again.
Mine is the power.
Okay. That does do damage, I've realised. So I could have mitigated some of that.
Mine is the path.
Right. So we've got to look out for... Oh.
Ride my blades.
Right, which one's he going to do first? This one. No, this one.
No mercy.
Oh. You jump? Oh, swords again. Right, which one are you syncing with? That one. We want to be here, because he's doing two at a time. We're okay here, aren't we? Yeah.
No mercy.
Was that Ali? It's just that little riff.
Yes.
In and this side. I've got no MP left because I've not been paying attention. Oh, shoot. Ow. Whew. That's a fun fight. I can see that being very interesting indeed on some kind of expert. You are not worthy. His desire to surpass his father knew neither limit nor reason. If only you'd found another way. Which I assume is what we hope Sven's going to do. Brother. He said he'd use up all his souls. Well, he has used up his souls, he said he would. Finally over. Oh, he's still alive. He's still alive, so what's going to happen now?
Brother.
Even now, she still calls him brother. All he has done.
So, it is to be defeat.
It's going to open up a rift to... Oh. Hi, guys. I hope something horrendous doesn't happen.
Father, is that you?
We still don't know how he has sired a child, and with whom.
Why do you weep?
Because it hurts. Because I don't understand why it had to be this way. Why don't I know you? Why didn't you want me?
How could I be a father when my own spurned me?
Spurned you?
He left me nothing. No throne. No legacy. Nothing.
You had to earn it and you didn't.
Nothing to leave you.
Why does that matter? Couldn't you have just been there?
You ask a lost man for the way. I do not presume to call you mine, nor do I desire anything of you. But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat on my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn. I walked the path of ruin.
Yeah?
Unable to surpass father or Demajen. So much for the resilient son.
I feel like there's miracles. I wonder if there's going to be some answer to why he was born. Was it just a happenstance, a quirk of fate, or are we going to get more? What's happening with all those? Oh, those souls are going up to that gate. Why does he still have them? Didn't he burn them all up?
You think Papa left you nothing? You goddamn fool! You have the one thing he couldn't leave anyone else. You and Kululcha.
That thing again. Stola is not looking down.
It's not over.
Uh-oh. Oh, and this is where shit is gonna hit the fan, isn't it?
Queen's Beam?
Zorolja is gone. There's no need to fight anymore. Sphene? Why are you here?
I wanted to express my gratitude to you all for vanquishing the King of Resolve and delivering my people.
And now?
And to express my regret for what I've done to yours.
And?
Your apologies won't bring back our dead or lessen your guilt. Still, to strike you down in revenge would trigger all-out war between our nations. More innocents would suffer. Even if we cannot be friends right now, we need to find a different path forward. A way that Tuliholal and Alexandria can coexist.
I fear that can never be.
What do you mean?
There is no other path for us. It's too late. I cooperated with Zoralja because I needed the life force yielded by the slain to sustain the Endless. Of course, the king betrayed me, and with his army defeated, that plan can no longer be realized. But I can't. I won't fail my people. Be they possessed of flesh or no, all of them are dear to me. If there is something I can do for them, as their queen, I must do it.
Hear me, Sphene. We appreciate your commitment to serving the Alexandrians and have endeavored to understand your beliefs. Be that as it may, you must know it's wrong to sacrifice our living to save your dead.
I see. It's because you do not know them that you believe they're dead. They're not. So long as they are remembered, they shall never die. You understand, don't you?
Yeah. His mother.
No matter what anyone may say, I refuse to believe that Kafkilas is a hollow existence. That she can simply be allowed to fade away.
Your Majesty.
I am the bearer of the memories of Queen Sphene of Alexandria, and my desire to protect my people transcends all others. For them, I will do anything. No price is too high.
What though?
Seven hells.
What is it?
It's a key between worlds or something?
There exists a legend in Alexandria. In ages past, faced with a calamity in their world, a clan of people used a singular power to flee to ours. The key which manifests this power answers to fervent desires, desperate, all-consuming supplications that have given rise to many a miracle. That key holds the secret to interdimensional fusion, and unraveling its mysteries was the foremost mission of the scientists of preservation. Alas, they failed to fully grasp its workings, leaving us with only partial control over it.
Where did it come from?
Nevertheless, if I'm to sustain the inhabitants of living memory, I have no choice but to call upon its power.
And do what with it?
Open a gate to their reflection.
For hundreds of years I tried, but it was all to no avail. My benevolence did naught to protect my realm. But I can still take up arms and fight. If bloodshed will save my subjects, then I will become history's most brutal queen.
Well, she'll do anything. This doesn't look good, does it?
Wait.
She returned to... Yeah, she's returned to the original realm. And she's going to be back with...
Oh, Sphene.
Power is gone. Oh, snap. So, was it that portal that was the living memory conduit? I have no idea what's just happened. I know it wasn't good. Rather, what's happened to you? No sooner do we deal with one threat. This truly bodes ill. Doing is wrong, Sphene, no matter how hard you try to convince yourself otherwise. That such a threat existed in another reflection. When Emet bade you seek discovery, was he aware of it? Sphene has the potential to wreak unimaginable havoc with the key. We have no time to waste. Well, shit. That woman, Sphene, was it? In all likelihood, her true form lies in the reflection yonder. Yeah, so by closing up that portal, the link to the living memory, which I'm assuming is a giant computer database, essentially, full of all the memories of the people that died. How to go after her now? That being said, we've still got another zone to go to, so... Akiwa might know something, but her vessel ceased to function when the portal closed. Let's examine it. With it, it will yield some much-needed clues. Oh, it is a shame. There's no sign of life. I mean, we've dealt with Zavolja. Kiwa said she operates her vessel from afar. Something had befallen her. The words Sphene spoke to your mother, did they mean anything to you? Yep. She's dead. Those who came from my village, none of them remembered her. It's the same as what we witnessed happen to those who knew Namika. And Kakyu is... You noticed something, didn't you? Whatever it is, please tell me. While Sphene projected herself onto machines, Kakua controlled hers remotely, but to me they appeared identical in their appearance. Both were inorganic objects suffused with faint amounts of ether. When that ether faded, they became lifeless husks. And as we all saw, this happened to both the moment the portal closed. So, Kakua is operating her vessel from the reflection beyond. But if none of her friends and acquaintances here remember her, then she's an endless too. Endless. Those who are recreated from memories of the departed. All this time my mother was dead. She fooled us all. But she still helped. Sphene, for one, does not seem to think of them in that way. No, she loves them like she does all her citizens, and she'll do anything to protect them. Such as plundering ether from the source. Alas, Zavolja had his own agenda and spoiled the plan. But now that she possesses the key, she could target other reflections without our interference. Reflections whose people have no idea what she's willing to do. Then the people of the source are not the only ones in danger. We must stop her. We have to go where Sphene has gone. I want to talk to her again. And perhaps we'll find Kakira there as well. With the gate closed, we need to find an alternate means of passage. I will look into it. Thank you. Let us begin by investigating this place. There may be clues relating to what lies beyond. Let me help. I'll do whatever you need me to do. Anything at all. Of course, my friend. Your knowledge and expertise will be most welcome. It's going to mess a man up. I expect the investigation will take time. Perhaps you'd like to head back down with Galulja and get some rest? Not a bad idea. We do need to share these developments with those in the back room as well. Come on. Ooh, excuse me. Come on, Galulja. In terms of the pacing of EXP progression, we're just about to hit 100 with no rested XP, with not having done anything out of the ordinary. So are they assuming that we're just going to be max level for whatever this final zone is? You too, Demajen. You've more than done your part for now, so leave this to us. Well. I was living a life of excesses bound for an early grave when Kakira came along. I was a complete stranger. She took me under her wing and set me straight. It's out of gratitude that I joined Oblivion, but I can't imagine any other life now. I owe her everything I have, and it pains me that I couldn't say goodbye. So much has happened and so quickly, I'm still catching up mentally. But where it concerns Zeralja, I have no regrets. I made my choice, and did what I had to do. I only wish I could have stopped Sphene too, stopped her from walking her misguided path. Definitely use some rest. Level 100. Disesteem. See, now this is also a level 99 quest. And I don't see how, because I wasn't very far at all into level 99. So all of this is now going to be wasted XP, because I haven't got another class at level 99. Because why would I? And it could be that there's only one quest or whatever at 99 anyway. But yeah, that's really weird pacing. Considering I had to go and do a dungeon to get from 98 to 99 and some extra bits, to then have this also be 99 is weird. They know how much XP and stuff they reward people for these things, so. Hi, future Demajen here. Sorry for the abrupt cut. I didn't notice because I saw the Dark Knight achievement pop up and then looked at the camera. I didn't notice that actually was the end of Act 5. As you can tell, I'm slightly further on because I just didn't realise. And then for the start of the Act 6 videos, you'll hear me say, well, why is it not Act 6 yet? So I was right. The trial, the defeat of Zeralja, that was the end of Act 5. Onwards to Act 6. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, why not click the like button and consider subscribing. Remember, you can ring the bell notification icon to get notified when new videos go live. And until next time, cheerio.